What's going on, y'all? I'm about to send this link out. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right, man. So we're going to let y'all hop in here. What's going on, y'all? Oh, I got to add some more levels. Let me do it on my other screen. London session just started. Let me know how the mic sound when y'all hop in here. We might see some reversals on AUD pairs. We had news last night for it. Ended up pushing it back up. So we're about to see who's going to break this resistance low and turn it back to support. Because we see it's failed to break and hold underneath this level, this strong support level. Tried multiple times, rejected. So if it breaks this level, we could see a reversal possibly. But if it can continue to hold that level, we can look for sales still. I got to add some more levels onto gold, so I'm about to do that really quick. So give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, but we need retracements anyways, though, because especially with a lot of these charts we're looking at, they've been just dumping nonstop. So I'm not against the retracement. You already know how I like retracements. Give me 1 second, y'all. Also, while y'all in here, go ahead and go to the community tab. I just posted a new poll, so you can go ahead and vote for this week's video. All right, there's 2 options this time. So go ahead and go to that community tab poll and then vote for what this week's video is going to be. Now I have to do right there. Had a great start to the month yesterday, but I look for some more setups right now. Just got some retracements going down. As far as news today, we have a German holiday all day. We just had Swiss franc news about 30 minutes ago. And then at 10 a.m., we got USD news. That's pretty much it. And then when markets reopen later on tonight, we got New Zealand news. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens and what goes on during London session. But like I said, we're going to be watching GA. Let's see what GN's up to really quick. Yeah, we just got some retracements going down. Not against retracements, so we're gonna let that do its thing. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description for a free signal and free telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Last week we went 5-1, catching 3,422 pips. Last month we went 27-4, caught 16,634 pips. All right, so the way oil is looking, looks like we might be seeing that reversal. Did a nice little drop yesterday. So we're going to see if we can catch a nice little retest and then go from there. Like always, you got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. I'm looking at the chat a little bit right now. We're doing the regular scan and scroll through the charts to see what we're going to be looking at during the stream, what the game plan for London and possibly New York is going to be. GJ ended up going as projected, broke that levels, making a nice little lower low. I don't know when anyone took that move yesterday, broke it down, especially with the members. So now we're about to wait and see if we can break the support level. And if it can, we're going to look for another position right here. All right, that's what we're going to be looking for right here. We're going to be looking for a nice little drop. DJ looking very nice as well. Let me actually put an alert right here. Get this one up. We're gonna thin this back out. Per alert on this. And I got an alert on that one still. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, so these are charts we're going to be looking at here. We're going to be watching SPX. I set some alerts, though, because it's got a couple levels I want to see it break first. GA, we're watching GA to see if it's going to break this level or it's going to reject this level. It's kind of just been chilling here. Did a retracement, had the sell idea from yesterday, never broke that level. I'm going to go ahead and turn this alert off. Then we had the news last night, which caused price to push back up. So now we're about to see if we're going to see a reversal or if we're going to just see this simply as a retest. But this is what it's looking like on the daily time frame. So it still is bearish, but if it breaks this level, we could see the change. Now, if you haven't watched my video on how to identify the trend and trend reversals, I highly suggest to check it out because, again, how do we trade? We trade based off the charts. So you got to know how to read the charts. You get what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and find that video really quick. Here it is. And bam. Yeah, we're just chilling right now. 2-0 so far this week, 2-0 so far this month. We're going to go over how we did yesterday and how we did last month in a little bit. Just want to make sure we ain't missing nothing. But yeah, we just see some retracements going on right now. Huge drop right here. Going to wait for a retest to see if we can catch another sell position. Caught a huge GU sell yesterday. Went exactly as projected. Got the lower low getting made as we speak. So we want to see if we can continue to ride that wave. So I want to see a retest so we can add another position here. But again, another majority of the daily candlestick caught. Then we're looking at a possible sell for EJ here if it can break this level. EJ, GJ, we're looking for sells as well. They were watching gold as well, but they got some retracements to do. So yeah, that's basically what the game plan for right now is going to be. We'll just see how these work. It's already rejecting this level. Again, if it breaks this level, we could look for possible buys, but we are still bearish as of now. So I'm gonna put the sell idea up right here. See if we can drop down. I'm gonna do a tight stop loss. I'm not gonna do a super wide stop loss though. Right here's okay. I can make it a little bigger. But the reason why I have it so tight is again because the level we're on. If it breaks that level, I want to see. So I'm gonna just keep it tight like that. I might adjust it before we enter, but as for right now, I'm gonna keep it like that. All right, so while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and go over how we did yesterday. So go ahead and hit that first link in the description if you haven't already. Once you hit that first link, okay, emojis, get off my screen. This is what you're going to see. You're going to see the link to the live. Then you're going to see how we did yesterday. Yesterday, we went 2-0, took 2 trades. We actually hit a TP5 later on when market reopened before it retraced back up, but that's going to be put to the recap today. So as far as how yesterday went, we took 2 positions. We took an EN trade during the live stream. TV2 got hit, caught 15 pips, and then we took a GU trade a couple hours after the live ended. All TPs got hit, caught 89 pips, ending the day with a total of 104 pips caught. 2-0 to start the week. Click right here is going to take you to the beginning of the day. Every trade posted has my personal entry, SL, TPs, the time the trade was posted, how many people viewed it into the trade, reactions, and of course those TPs getting hit. Excuse me. And as far as how we did last month we went 24-7, only took 4 losses, 27 wins, giving us an 87% win rate, caught 16,634 pips. So we're going to have to do the recap of the quarter. I'm probably going to do that this weekend. But that's how we did last month, how we did August. You go September 6th, you'll see how we did August. August, we went 45-7, giving us an 87% win rate, caught 219,708 pips. And then how we did for the month of July. Let's see if we can find it really quick. I need to figure out where it's at anyway so I can do these recaps for the quarter. We are officially in the last quarter of the year. Let's see if I can find it. I think I got to scroll just like one more time. Here it is. And this is how we did July. July, we went 34-3. Only lost 3 trades that month. Gives us a 92% win rate. Caught 105,389 pips, 96,594 those strictly with the members in advanced play signal room. So yeah, it's been a great quarter, another great quarter in the books. It's been a great year regardless. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that recap. Like I said, we just posted the poll, and by we I mean me, yesterday for y'all to vote to see what this week's video is going to be. So make sure to go to the community tab on the YouTube channel so you can vote for this week's video. But yeah, right now we're just waiting for some retracements, some retest, and some setups right now. So just like yesterday, we're just gonna be patiently waiting. Yeah, but I got alerts from the other charts that I don't got pulled up, and these are gonna be the main 3-4 charts we're gonna be looking at right here. And then those watching the recorded, this is the link. This is the video I was talking about earlier. Make sure to check that video out. Yeah, so it's holding this level. So I got the sell idea marked out, but like I said, if it breaks this level, we could see a possible reversal. Do I want to put that there? Put it right there. And so far, it's treating as resistance, but not going to enter sell on it just yet. But yeah, while we chill, let's go ahead and see what these other charts are up to. I'm looking for a sell here again as well. Yeah, that's a decent stop loss. We'll keep the same stop loss. All right, so I'm gonna write some trade ideas up because we might enter some things this next 15. We'll see. New 15 just started. What's going on, y'all? Those just joined the stream. We haven't entered anything yet. That might change in a little bit, though. I do like how GA just rejected that level. Do like how I just rejected that level. That thing was rejecting hard. We got this small level right here, though. We're going to see how it reacts here, but I do like this. This was just green. That thing dropped quickly, too. So yeah, I'm going to write this trade idea. I'm not in this quite yet, though, but we might jump into this in a little bit. About to see how it reacts to that level there. Again, this is the last level. If it breaks this level and breaks above, we could see a possible reversal. But we are still bearish. Let me see what the other charts are up to. EJ rejecting that level. Gold still trying to push. There's only one I like right here. Everything else got a little bit of work to do. Everything else got a little bit of work to do. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to break this level. I'm gonna round it up a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like how this is looking right here. Didn't take any trades last night, though, because, again, last night, besides GJ and gold, all the other currency pairs were kind of ranging / retracing, so there wasn't really any setups going with the trend to really jump on. So didn't take any trades last night. Watching this right here, we can see how price is kind of struggling to try to break this level, but it definitely is trying. So I was figuring out if it's going to break this level or not, writing this trade idea up just in case I do jump in on this. Do like I was looking right here. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. If you want me to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But if not, y'all just going to be behind the scenes with me while I just be watching these charts. Just going to be chilling right now. It is Tuesday. Monday was pretty slow in the beginning, but we still caught some nice moves once things picked up. Caught this nice GU. Well, this isn't GU. Let's pull up GU. Caught this nice GU setup. SPX and gold also when it's projected as well. There's a nice 1 to 3 4 setup. So that means whatever you risked, you made 3 times whatever you was risking. So you was risking $50, you made $150. You was risking 100, you made 300. You was risking 1,000, you made 3,000. Which is a pretty nice setup. Friday, there's a similar setup. Another 1 to 3. Again, we're just riding the lower low right now. I would like to see a retracement so we can just add another position and watch it continue to drop down. but it is going as projected nonetheless. We had this nice retracement. Boom. Literally touched this level, tapped it, rejected. The support level turned resistance. Once price broke back below this level, entered the sell. Pretty simple setup here. Again, we've been bearish since last month. Well, we've been bearish since August, so last quarter, because this was July. So like halfway through July, that's when the downtrend began. So we've been bearish for like the past few months. So this was a pretty clean, simple looking setup right here. Missed a lot of these sell setups because I haven't really traded the USD pairs like GU, EU in a little while, but I've been watching the past couple months, well, past month, I should say. So we caught some nice moves there. But yeah, we're just chilling right now, just patiently waiting for price to break our levels. We want to see if we can do so. I'll put the stop loss right here. It's a lot of wicks right now. Yeah, that thing is still moving though. Yeah, I like how GA is looking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna jump in on that. If it turned to just start. Let's see if we can. Give me 1 second, y'all. I can't talk and type, so just give me 1 second. It's 75, 65. 60. I want to see if we can break that level though. It's like EJ is about to try to drop that level too. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now. What's what NAS and US30 is doing out of curiosity. NAS is just messy. Yeah, SPX did a decent move yesterday. NAS didn't really. So good thing was looking at SPX over NAS. We'll probably do that again today. Yeah, because US30 even did a decent move as well. NAS was kind of just stuck. So again, that's another example when I talk about you don't just want to jump into all correlating pairs because they all are doing their own thing. Before you enter any trade, you always want to just do their analysis. Just like we was talking about the JPY pairs, EJ and GJ, they're kind of doing their own thing at the same time. You don't want to jump into because GJ is tanking, jump into EJ. Now, granted, they both did tank yesterday, but that doesn't happen all the time. And this is just a good example. Like we see US30, how US30 went yesterday. And then if we pull up NAS100. Wow. Okay. Let's try that again. All right, there we go. You can see similarities, but you can see differences, right? We look at US30. That's how yesterday went. Nice drop. Then we look at NAS100. Didn't even break that level. But then when we pull up SPX, we'll see SPX US30 look a lot more similar. And NAS is the oddball out. Okay, so you still see similarities, but you also see differences on all three of them. But this one looks a lot more similar to US30 than NAS100 does. You get what I'm saying? But we're still going to be looking for sales regardless. So I might switch the focus from NAS to US30 and SPX today just because of that. The news yesterday wasn't too eventful. We did have news yesterday though, but it wasn't nothing super crazy that happened to the markets. That's probably gonna be happening later on this week, after tomorrow, if not tomorrow. I think I'm gonna put the stop loss right there. I think that's a decent stop loss. It's a nice 1 or 2. I want to see if I can make it smaller though, but that's where it needs to be. So we're just gonna keep it right there. So we'll set an alert right here. Bam. Bam. All right, cool. So we're gonna put these charts back on. Yeah, GJ's still moving. The thing about EJ, I like EJ as well, but we got this level right here. We'll see what happens though when price hits that level. The GBP pairs last month moved a lot smoother than the Euro pairs last month. We can even see right now how GJ's tanking, but EJ's still kind of choppy and struggling. Granted, they did eventually do that drop off yesterday, but if we just look at EJ again, look at the daily time frame EJ, huge level of traffic. So if you haven't watched this video, members, we went over this in one of last week's lives. But those that aren't members, make sure to watch this video right here. This is going to kind of explain what's going down right here. So let me find it really quick. All right, here it is. So if you haven't watched this video yet, make sure to check this video out. What's going on, Alton? I see you in here. Nothing much. We're just chilling right now. Whoops. There we go. All right, here's that video right here. Now we're just chilling right now, though. Just waiting for some setups. In one trade right now, but that's pretty much it. Waiting for some other setups. We're watching EJ, watching GJ, waiting for SPX and US30 to do something. Waiting for gold and GU to retrace so we can take another entry. But besides that, we're just chilling right now. We're just chilling right now. Might see some action soon though. We're gonna take this off because let's see what GU is looking like. All right, so GU is still bearish. I got a sell idea up here, so we're gonna see one or two things. So that's what we're gonna be waiting on. We're gonna be waiting for GN to hit this level, and we can look for a sell, catch the lower low, or we're going to wait for price to break back down below here, and we're gonna look for a sell. Right now, we're doing the former right now, waiting for price to hit that level. But as we can clearly see, we're still bearish, so we're still going to look for sells. We're not going to be looking for buys anytime soon. We're still going to be looking for sells right here. But we can also see there's no volume right now. You know what I'm saying? There was a very low volume yesterday, a bunch of ranging. One final push, retrace back because struggled to break this level. And you can just see that's just very small candles. So there's no volume. So we're waiting for volume to pick up and come into play. Like we kind of see with EJ. So GJ, I like GJ as well, but GJ, that's not really going to be a good entry until price does a few things. So we might take this EJ sell. We also have the huge level of traffic above us. That's going to kind of help work out in our favor. So yeah, I'm kind of liking this setup right here as well. See if we can finally see some moves happen on EJ, the Euro pairs in general, but specifically EJ because we're looking at EJ right here. We got a couple minutes to the next 15 starts. Yeah, so I'm gonna write this trade idea up. Not in this yet. You already know we're waiting for it to not just break that level, but hold as resistance. But we're gonna go ahead and write this trade idea up just in case we do hop in this. So I'm looking at around 57.20. Decent one. Yeah, I like what I see so far though, but we're gonna wait for this next 15. Again, we want to wait for price to hold as resistance. If we can hold as resistance, we're gonna look for a nice little sell setup here. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and see what these other charts up to. GN still trying to figure its life out. Let's see what EN's up to. EN's still pushing. Looks completely, again, just looks completely different. The Euro pair has kind of been doing their own thing. I was like, one these alerts been coming in handy though. I need to make sure I need to count because I don't know if I still have a limit or not. I think I got unlimited alerts, but I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, we're going to place them on all the charts we're not looking at that are kind of in no man's land. Okay, this is still bearish, so we're going to see if price can break this level. We're going to get rid of this alert because we don't need it, and we're going to replace it with this alert. Go put a tight stop loss right there. All right, cool. EJ still kind of trying to figure out if it's going to break this level. We zoom in, we can kind of see what's going on here. Like it's on the level, literally. But you can see it's kind of struggling to break and hold it. But you can see it's kind of trying to push down. Again, we're just waiting on volume. When there's no volume in the markets, price is going to kind of naturally go the direction it's going to be going. But it's not going to be able to break levels or hold levels, hold above or below, depending on if it's treating as support or resistance, without the volume, which is kind of what we saw on yesterday's live. That once volume kicked in, that's when we started catching those pips. I like how this is looking though. Oh, this hit the bottom of the zone too. That was pretty quick. So I definitely like GJ over EJ. So I might say scratch EJ and then try to just trade GJ. That thing tanked to the downside. That would have been a huge risk reward setup. And again, this is the same trade that we took last week. As you can see here, just wasn't enough volume or just wasn't ready to do that move, because you can see here, price basically rejected the same level over and over again. And that same level price was rejecting, which we can see right here. It ended up treating as a support resistance level, or it was a support resistance level, and it ended up trading from support to resistance. You can literally see how price was rejecting this level. Then the same level, it still had reactions to, but it treated to resistance as a resistance and then tanked to the downside and then did the full move we was looking for last week. Again, wasn't wrong, just wasn't enough volume and just wasn't ready to do that move. We're about to see if we can catch the rest of this move right here. And I can't remember if I went over this in either the live stream on YouTube or the TikTok live yesterday. But again, like majority of our losses, we lose way more than we win. But the majority of our losses aren't really even like us being wrong. It's literally like one of these, or like the other GJ setup last week where it literally hit our level. Like if our stop loss was a pip higher, it wouldn't have even hit our stop loss. It would have tanked our direction. So majority of our losses, like 90% of our losses, if not more, it's not even us being wrong. It's just literally just not enough volume to break that level, or did a retracement before it ended up doing that move. It's never really when we enter a trade, it just blows through and goes the opposite direction. And if we went for a sell, we're in an uptrend, or if we went for a buy, we're in a downtrend. It's never that. So that's another thing that you really got to understand and point out too. That's why, whenever we do lose a trade, well, let me say that a stop loss gets hit, I watch the charts, because again, before you enter any trades, you always do your analysis, your confirmations, all that good stuff. But you should also always be confident that like every trade you take is going to go your way. You know what I'm saying? So whenever it doesn't go our way, I'm usually like, okay, let me go in the charts and see what happened, what's going down right now. And usually that's what it ends up being. It's not necessarily us being wrong. It just wasn't ready to do the move at that time. Yeah, these charts are just ranging. New 500 just started. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep it on. We're just gonna keep it on these right here. Yeah, there's a bunch of ranging going on. Nothing we can do about that. So we're just gonna keep it on GJ right here. Just keep an eye on GJ. Make sure to hit that like button while y'all jumping in here. All right, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. Appreciate giving the channel a chance. Go ahead and hit that bell and sub button, because we don't just live stream and live trade every day, but we post weekly content as well. So while you're on here, go ahead and hit the profile. Y'all know how the YouTube app works. Go ahead and hit my profile, scroll, go through the playlist, go through the videos, and you'll see exactly that. We got trade breakdowns, trade psychology videos, trading tip videos, trading plan videos. I dropped a couple in the chat. Might drop I dropped the video a couple days ago, so if you haven't watched this video, make sure to check this one out as well. I break down how to double your account in 2 weeks, so make sure to check this video out also. Yeah, but right now we're just waiting on our confirmations. Yeah, we're just going to take SPX off of that, because it looks nasty right now. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to keep it on GJ right now, though. Got the alert on GU. We got GU there, so we can flip back and forth between those. My bad, I'm responding to messages. I see y'all's DMs. I'm going to actually respond to some DMs right now, especially because the charts are just chilling right now. So y'all got questions, drop them in the chat, but if not, I'm going to respond to some of y'all's DMs that y'all left me last night. So I started with okay. When you my live account. Y'all want to start trading? I have no clue what to start on. Down to can I trade yes, you can. Give me 1 second, y'all. If y'all not following me already, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. That should be on the bottom of y'all's screen. I'm not going to be going live on TikTok today because I got some things to do during New York session. I got a couple one-on-one sessions that I got an appointment I got to go to. But I am going to be posting the schedule for the TikTok. But I'm going to start also before we go live on TikTok, just like the YouTube lives. I'm going to start posting the link in there like I did yesterday. But we are going to start going live on TikTok as well. And me and the members just hit a TP. So we're nice and blue on that trade, waiting for some more setups. But we're just in this trade right here. So let me actually let the members know that TP1 just got hit. Those that was here when the live started, we was looking at this setup in the beginning. Entered this about 20 minutes ago. About to see if we can keep pushing our way. Whoops, almost dropped my phone. iPhone users, let me know if I'm tripping. Because like about like a year and a half ago, I upgraded my iPhone. Because I used to just go to what you call it, like from stores where you get your iPhones, not your iPhones, your phone fixed and all that stuff. I used to get unlocked phones for the low, but I had a deal with my phone carrier service, so I could get a brand new one for pretty cheap. Basically, what I would have paid for an unlocked one. And so now I think I got like a 13, 14 now. And I've dropped this phone so many times from the most ridiculous angles, and I have yet, knock on wood, right? But I have yet to crack or break this thing. But if it was like an iPhone like 8 or even an X, that thing would have shattered at the smallest drop. Let me know if I'm tripping, because every time I drop my phone, I'm like, oh shit, I might have just cracked my stuff. I'm not supposed to be cussing on this channel, but it's all good. One time won't kill it. But I used to be like, oh man, like my phone's done. And then I pull it back over, I pick it up, and I scratch inside. So I'm like, so am I tripping, or do they just strategically make iPhones flimsy as hell back in the day on purpose? TP2 just got hit. All right, cool. Yep, but like always, the first trade is always given to the members. Didn't take any trades last night because price was basically ranging and retracing. So the next trade I do take will be in the free channel, but we're chilling nice and blue right now. Already 3-0 for the week. About to see if GA can keep pushing our way though. All right, bro. Yeah, right now we're waiting on GJ to try to break this low. Either it's going to break this level or we're going to wait for it to retrace back up to here. Either way, don't really matter to me. looking for sells regardless. Again, when you follow the flow of price, it's not so you're not really worried about you're worried about what price is doing, but you're not really worried about the small little moves. Because again, I'm like you see me every live, just sticking to my rules. I'm tunnel vision right now. Like I don't care about anything else. I'm just like, all right, has it broken my level? No. All right, I'm gonna wait for it to break my level. Or if it hasn't broken the level, where is it going to retrace to? That's where my next entry is going to be at. All right, it's like chess. It's like chess. I don't know if anyone here plays chess, but I highly recommend everybody play chess. It makes you think. And then the more you play it, you can start thinking different on and off the board. And basically, how chess works, how you should go about chess is, there's a bunch of different pieces. And with chess, is a little bit, with checkers, people always say it's chess, not checkers. But realistically, with checkers, you should still do the same thing. Like, you shouldn't just blindly just do stuff. You should still, like, plan ahead and be decisive with your decisions. But I get the analogy. So not to stay on topic, with chess, the reason why people say is like chess is playing chess, not checkers, because with chess, both chess and checkers is strategic, but I get it. But anyway, so with chess, there's a bunch of more pieces. Each piece has different like abilities, or it can move different ways. So with chess, you're not just blindly moving a piece. You're not moving a chip just blindly. You have to really think like, okay, if I move this knight here, what can they do to counter this? Or if I move my knight here, they can move their pawn here, or the rook's right here, so I can't move it here. I got to do this, and the bishop's right there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's the same thing with trading, right? You don't just want to be like, oh, it can do this, so I'm going to go for a trade. It's like, okay, it can do that, but what's the percentage and likelihood of it doing that? All right, and you also got to think about what all the possibilities it can do, right? So if it's not going down, if it struggles to go down, it can only do one other thing, which is go up. So it can't break this level, which is what I'm talking about. If it's struggling to go down, we can look for a sell here, which is what the sell setup here is for. Or if it struggles like it is right now, and it looks like it might try to retrace, then I know I'm going to wait for a setup here and look for a sell. But I also know the ultimate game plan for this chart specifically, GJ, is I'm looking for sells. I'm not looking for buys anytime soon. But at the same time, I know where I would look for buys if I was to go for buys. But that's not going to be until like a price can break this resistance level, turn to support at around like 180, 240, 180, 245. You get what I'm saying? Well, we got everything just retracing right now. This at the bottom of the zone, so it makes sense why it's doing that specifically. Let me see what these other charts are up to. Gold's probably retracing as well. Yep. U15 just started. We got a couple of this to the new 5-minute starts. But yeah, we just literally see price just retracing, so there's not really much we can do right now. So we're just waiting right now. So if it doesn't want to break that level, we're going to look for a sell setup right here again, just like yesterday's sell setup. As far as news today, we got Swiss franc news 30 minutes before London started. We got a German bank holiday today, CNY bank holiday. And then at 10 a.m., we got USD news, Joel's job openings. And then at 9 p.m., after market reopens during Tokyo session, we got some New Zealand news. And then tomorrow, we got the classic ADP. So I'm going to go live with the members tomorrow for the 8:15 news event. And then I'm going live with the members on Friday as well for those news events. But yeah, like I said, these should definitely get interesting tomorrow. But yeah, we just see retracements. Even with that GA setup, we just see price retracing right now. So nothing we can really do right now. We're just chilling right now. I appreciate you going live. I'm on here every time, learning and getting better. Love the updated playlist. Shout out to Rich. He's the one that suggested it. But yeah, I'm glad. That's why I do the lives too. Because like I said, it's one thing for me to to do a trade breakdown, a breakdown in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, why I took a setup. But it's different when y'all see like the realistic, and I think that's why a lot of people struggle with trading too. Because again, a lot of people, like, granted, I do sell things as well, but I mean, y'all can clearly see that I don't be promoting my stuff like all these other people be doing. I let my results promote for me. But at the end of the day, a lot of these people that are on here, these in the trading space, I'm not gonna call them traders. A lot of these people are in the trading space. They're just trying to sell stuff and like basically market. So that's why they'd be like, oh, you know, this is how I made this in 30 minutes. This is how I made this, how I turned this to this, and how I did this and all this crazy stuff, right? So then when you watch a video, the way they marketed it, whether you know it or not, even though it sounds like common sense when I break it down, but subconsciously, after you read that title, watch that video, you think, okay, he made this in 5 minutes. So when I go on the chart after 5 minutes, if I'm not in a trade, I'm gonna get impatient. Like, what's going on? Like, the video I just watched, the dude made it seem like you just go on the charts and bam, in 10 minutes you're done. But like when you see these live streams, you see the realistic side of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta patiently wait for the setups. But they also see me, why I take the trades, how I react while I'm in trades, all that stuff as well. And there's another thing for me to call a trade to the public that I'm entering in real time, and then you catch pips with me as well. Granted, we don't win every trade, but we definitely win more than we lose. And that's the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no 100% win rate. Now, granted, there has been some weeks where we had 100% win rates for some weeks, but not a month, let alone a year. And anyone that says they've done that, they either they just they close trades before it could turn red, which ain't bad, or they're not catching like big moves. You get what I'm saying? But if we look at last month, that's basically an average. We took one loss a week, which isn't even bad. You know what I'm saying? We look at the month before that, we took 45 wins and 7 losses. We look at this week right here, we went 9-2. You know what I'm saying? So we're winning way more than we lose. But also, if you watch that video I just dropped last week, the how to double your account video, even when I broke that down, even with a negative win rate, you can still grow your account. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily about winning more than you lose. It's really about the risk reward, and the key is to risk the same amount every single trade. You get what I'm saying? I'm glad you're learning. You know what I'm saying? If I can help. I mean, I'll obviously help more than one person, but if I can just help one person or one person finds value, that's all. That's satisfying for me. Because at the end of the day, I'm still doing what I've been doing regardless. So me doing these lives, is to help other people out as well. Because even when I get off the live, I'm still in the charts, still in trades, still doing my thing. So that's why I always be like, take full advantage of these lives, or if you got a question or something, ask. Well, you always don't got to ask a question. You can just watch and just hear my mindset or how I'm going about looking at the charts and stuff. But yeah, it looks like these things are still trying to retrace. Yeah, these things pumping up. Let's see how it reacts to this. If it breaks this level, we might see a reversal. I'm still not going to go for a buy unless it breaks above like 535, to be honest. Because we still have this huge level of traffic above us that it would have to break and hold. And after it did that huge drop, it wouldn't make the most sense for it to retrace all the way back up here. Doesn't mean it won't. I mean, it doesn't mean it's impossible, but the likelihood and percentage of that is very low. But we're still going to watch and see what happens. But it has hit this level, so we're going to see what this next 15 looks like is about. But we can see all these charts are pushing up, even this GA setup. We just see the GP pairs pumping to the upside. So out of curiosity, let's see what the JPY pairs are up to. Kind of doing the same thing. And GBP pairs doing that is not too much of a surprise because again they did do most of those charts. They had like super aggressive drops the past couple weeks, so it's not too much of a shock. But yeah, we're gonna let them do their thing because again we like retracements. Retracements are definitely our friend. So we're gonna let price retrace and do its thing, and then we're gonna wait for the retracement to end and then go from there. But again, it did this huge drop to the downside. So again, it's not going to continue to drop. It's going to retrace at some point. That's kind of what I wanted to see gold do as well. But gold's probably going to be doing that today, if not tomorrow, matter of fact. Because that thing's just been tanking nonstop. Nonstop. And I'd like to see a retracement because that's a huge drop. Like it went all the way down here. So I am expecting some retracements today, which we're kind of seeing right now. We're still going to try to catch some setups as well, though. But yeah, so we're going to look for a sell setup right here. Depending on what it does the next hour, we might see a retracement during London session and then the move happen in New York. Because Tokyo session was kind of choppiness or prices slowly trickling following the flow. But you can clearly see here there was no volume in these candlesticks. It was just price just falling. It's like you just drop something in the water and see it slowly float to the bottom. That's basically what price did here. And then it hit this level again. Look how I just perfectly tapped this level and it's rejecting off of it. Not a coincidence. Just like when it hit this level. Again, just another reason why I trade off these levels and wait for price to break or hold these levels as support resistance before I enter. But yeah, we're going to see what this next hour is looking like. And this one's pretty much been retracing all Tokyo session. So it's going to be interesting to see what this next hour does for these charts right here. What's going on, Chris? I see you in here. Thoughts on USD CAD? We can pull it up. I don't trade this though, but we can pull it up and take a look at it. I even forgot this was a pair, to be honest. Excuse me. So let me do a magic trick really quick. I'll mark some levels off for you. So give me 1 second. You're about to see a magic trick on your screen really quick. All right, that's good enough. All right, bam. All right, so looking at USD CAD, we are bullish. Well, are we bullish? I mean, one, if we just look at it, we common sense wise, we don't see no lower lows being made, and we look here, price is shooting up, and it broke this high to the left right here. So it's actually at a decent level for a buy setup if it can hold this level. Let's go into 15. Oh, it did a nice retest. Yeah, so it's at a decent level for a buy setup. It's not at the exact level I would have wanted to enter at, but it's kind of right there at the same time. Decent buy position right here. Now you got me tempted to kind of go for this. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I haven't traded USD CAD in years, but that doesn't mean much. But it's actually at a kind of decent position for a buy. We do got this level of traffic to the left that it might struggle to break, which is why the initial uptrend, which was right here, right? We zoom out. This was the initial uptrend here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let's move my bookmark out the way. And then when price hit this level, it rejected. It rejected one because it's a support resistance level, which we see here. Price treating the same low as resistance. Whoops. We can see here price treating the same low as resistance, resistance, resistance. And then we go on a smaller time frame, you see price treating the same level as support. So it's at a good level as a support resistance level. And the way it's looking here after this reattempt, respecting these levels, showing that I wasn't trying to cause a downtrend or reversal. And it was a nice push up the past couple of days. So it could be a nice buy position here. It might struggle a little bit without volume to break these levels, but it is bullish right now. And it is a nice buy setup here. Decent 1 to 3, 1 to 4 risk reward setup with the tight stop loss right here. So yeah, I wouldn't be looking for sells here. I'd only look for buys here, to be honest. That's just a brief analysis and look at USD CAD. Well, that was for you, Garth. But looking at these other charts, they're just retracing up right now. Let's see what these are up to. Yeah, pretty slow first hour. We're going to see if things pick up this next hour, though. Yeah, I'm kind of liking how USD CAD is looking. I'm not going to lie. It's at a good level. But yeah, everything else is just retracing. GA is still holding level as resistance, but it is trying to push up like the other GBP pairs. SPX is still kind of trying to make his mind up. Let's see what GJ is up to. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be on these charts still. Going to see what this next hour looks like and go from there. Y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Y'all should see it on the bottom of your screen. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. TikTok is playmakerway, no underscores. Post daily on both pages. Also hit that 1,000 follower mark, so we're going to be going live on there weekly as well. We're not going to be going live today. We went live yesterday. And I might have a set schedule for the TikTok lives and just like the YouTube lives. As soon as we go live, I'm going to send that link out to y'all so y'all are notified. But make sure to follow me so y'all will be notified through the app as well. Y'all interested in learning how to muck with these charts and identify these levels, go ahead and hit the links in the description. Join the Advanced Play Signal Room. Also do one-on-one sessions. What comes to the one-on-one sessions is you get access to the Advanced Play Signal Room as well as the student member group chat. Then you get 2 sessions with me a week that are an hour long. They're all recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life. Now, what comes with the Advanced Play Signal Room, I can show you better than I could tell you. I just got to be kind of careful and scroll up a little bit. So let me bring this over and give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So what comes with it is obviously we trade all 3 sessions. Tokyo sessions exclusively with the members. And then we also trade, London and New York session. So every day during New York session, well, this is a Tokyo session trade we took last week. But every day during New York session, I drop a New York price watch list which breaks down the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, the possible setups going into New York. As you can see in the video, I don't just say we're looking for buys, we're looking for sells, just like the Sunday chart analysis, but it's more in depth. And then I send that every day instead of just Sunday in the free channel. But I go over why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sales, and I go a step further and go over specific price levels to look for buys, sells at, entries, and exits at. And they give my projections where I can see price going minimum and then at the very least to the extreme. Then also I respond to the videos to let y'all know things are going projected, not as projected, stuff like that. I walk out through the trades as well, break down why we took certain setups, and then we also have exclusive live streams. The live streams this year are focused around New York session, and in case you missed the lives, just like the London session lives, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them later on that day. Again, I'm emphasizing later on that day. Don't procrastinate and don't watch the videos because next thing you know, you're gonna end up not watching any of the videos, and then you can be like, oh wow, I just missed like a whole month or 2 weeks worth of videos. All right, but as you can see, you have access to all the chart analysis, all the live streams from even last year. Now, the ones from last year, our lives were during Tokyo session. So you'll see us live during Tokyo session. The lives last year, the lives this year is around New York session during the news events. We go live with the members at least twice a week. We're going to be going live tomorrow and Friday this week. Last week we went live Thursday and Friday. So GN, and then look at GN, literally tap my level, wicked, close underneath this low, and now we see price dropping. So depending on what this does, we might look for a sell setup on GN. GJ is still retracing back up to this level, which is fine. But yeah, if you're interested in all that stuff, links are in the description for that. Or if you got more questions about it, you can DM me on Instagram. Now, for those that don't have Instagram, y'all can DM me on Telegram. How to DM me on Telegram? First, you got to hit that first link in the description, join a free signal, free Telegram. Once you do that, click right here where it says Playbook Free Plays. My YouTube is linked, Instagram is linked, Telegram right here. You click this, then you'll be able to message me. All right. Also, make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis. If you didn't watch the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to watch that. So scroll up to October 1st, watch that Sunday chart analysis. Then we also got a giveaway we're going to be doing Friday during the live stream. There's going to be 3 winners. The first winner is going to get the course for free. The second winner is going to get some free access, not lifetime, but some free access of probably about a week of free access in advanced play signal room. Third winner is going to get a free 101 session. How to get into the drawing. You just got to do 4 things. The first 3 things is very simple, just like the fourth one. Got to be subbed to the YouTube channel. Got to be following me both Instagram and TikTok. You look on your screen, you'll see them scrolling at the bottom like you're watching the news channel. Then the fourth thing you got to do is just DM me on Instagram with the screenshots of proof that you are following me and subscribe to all of those. And then you're added to the list. It's very simple. So if y'all interested in a giveaway and some free stuff, go ahead and do that. All right. No problem, Garth. I got you. All right. So I'll be back at the same time tomorrow. London session 3 on EST. Members, you already know in a couple hours, I'm going to send that New York price watch list out for y'all. And yeah, I'm be on the chart still. Gonna be watching GN and GJ closely. I got alerts on gold and the futures, but as far as currency pairs, I'm gonna be watching GJ and GN closely because I like how these are looking right here. And we out.